Hey gang, we'll hear from the Ashland Fly Shop with your regional fishing report for the last part of March, first part of April, and just great news. We've got good conditions now in the upper river. So we've been kind of chasing conditions all year, but we have good conditions at this point. Not great, water's still a little high, but it's nice and clear, and it's really a good time to get out there. Some good numbers of fish around. We've had some good reports recently. We're ducking just below 2,000 coming out of the dam, and they've been steadily bringing that down about 100 CFS a day. So I'm not sure how much further it's going to come down. I doubt it's going to come down much more, but that makes for pretty decent wadable conditions up around in that upper area, you know, around the dam, around the hatchery, you know, down through Casey Park, Rogue Elk, and all that, and Shady Cove area. Around 3,000 down or below 3,000 down around Dodge. So in that Tuvelle area, you're still looking at a little bit of high water there. You know, definitely going to be some tricky wading in some spots. You want to be aware of that, but much better than it's been. So if you've got your high water spots, you know, that you can get into it, it is a good time to get out there and give it a try. Obviously, if you can get in a boat, you're going to cover a lot more water. You're going to be a lot more productive if you're able to drift the river. That's going to be really an advantage. You know, you're going to be able to find a lot more spots that are going to be productive, kind of as usual, but even more so now. You know, even more so at this point, you know, with the water that's out there. So it's really great. So we go for probably another 2, maybe 3 weeks, kind of at the tail end of winter steelhead season before it really kind of drops off. And it kind of depends on if we get any more storms or big water or something like that. The fish can really leave the river then. But we've had good reports lately. Our guides have been getting into fish, getting clients into fish, and you know, we've been finding fish here and there. So it's a good bet. Applegate River, this is the last day. The dam has finally come down to like 500 CFS, so releases from the dam, so decent fishing. I'm sure there's people crawling all over out there today, but want to make sure you know today's the last day. It is closed at the end of March. The Rogue, of course, stays open. Other potential places, I would say the North Umpqua is a pretty good bet. Again, we don't hear a lot about the North Umpqua as far as what people tell us. We have some good friends that fish up there, and it sounds like it's been doing pretty well. So, and it's always kind of a good bet at this time of year, you know, for a couple more weeks, few more weeks. Kind of the same timing as the Rogue. The upper ends of these longer systems, you know, extend a little bit further like that. So that's a pretty good bet up there. The Klamath has really been off the table, unfortunately. Just big flows. They had a fair amount of water down there, so they really did a big pulse flow of about 11,000 CFS, and this is going back several weeks. It's still over 3,000 coming out of the dam, so a lot of water there, a lot of water really pushing through there. So really kind of the upper Rogue, North Umpqua, there's some really good spots to consider looking at, and we've got some good conditions. We've got some beautiful weather, and I think sort of this last gasp of winter steelhead, if you will, is really upon us. So it's time to get your licks in before we segue right into trout fishing for the year, which we're really looking forward to. So appreciate you tuning in. There's your insight for the week, and I hope you have some great fishing out there. Thank you.